Hello friends, welcome to my channel. In today's session we are going to discuss about free development tools. So we are going to install Visual Studio 2022, then we will install Microsoft SQL Server 2019, and we are going to install SQL Server Management Studio. Also we are going to install Postman, which is used for Web API testing purpose. First we will install Visual Studio 2022. Before continuing with this session, I would request you all, please subscribe to my channel and click on bell icon for notification alerts. Before installing any software, we have to check the system requirements. So open the Google and search for Visual Studio 2022 system requirement. So you can open the Microsoft official website. Here it is mentioned system requirements for Visual Studio 2022. So operating system, it is supporting Windows 10 and 11. And if you want to install Visual Studio 2022 in your server, you can install in any of the server which is the version of 2016 and above versions, like 2019, 22 it is supporting. The hardware part, so minimum processor is 1.8 GHz required and it should be 64-bit processor, and this is the processor configuration they provided. And minimum RAM required is 4 GB and recommendation is 16 GB. And hard disk minimum is 850 MB. It should be up to 210 GB available space is required. And installation, it takes minimum 20 to 50 GB of space. So even if you have 120 GB space also it's enough. But for installation part alone, for installation part it will take 20 to 50 GB of the space. And this is the video card which is required minimum configuration. So you can check all the configuration in this website. I'll provide these links in the video description. So now we will go to microsoft.com and we will download it. So we are going to download 2022 and we are going to download community version, which is free. If you want to install professional or enterprise version, you can install, but we need license for these versions. Community version is free version, so we are going to download community version of 2022. So it's downloading the setup file. Just show in folder. Double click on the setup. Click on yes. Click on continue. It is downloading all the required files for the installation. This downloading speed is depends on your internet speed and your system configuration, that is hardware configuration. Based on your system hardware configuration and your internet speed, it is downloading. So here we have to select which are all the features we required for .NET. I am selecting web development tools and I want mobile development, and this is universal Windows platform development I am selecting. And you can select the .NET desktop development. So you can select any features which you required based on your requirement, and you can select individual components also from this tab. That is, I want .NET 5.0 run, and we can select .NET Framework 3.5 development tools. And here we have two options, which is download all then install. So what it will do is, first it will download all the required files, then it will start the installation. If you select install while downloading, it will start the install those files which is already downloaded. So I am selecting the install while downloading option. Click on install. So it's saying my operating system is not supporting with this version. So still I want to install, then you can click on continue. We can click on continue to install. After installing this also, we can update the Windows patches which is required for Visual Studio 2022. Recently I formatted my system, that's why I'm installing all the software which we are using for .NET development. So I thought of making video on this. So total file size is 6.64 GB downloading, which is related to Visual Studio 2022. After successful installation, I restarted my machine. I'm going to open Visual Studio. So this is our Visual Studio. So here it is asking to sign in. If you have any account with the Microsoft.com, you can click on sign in and you can provide your login credentials, or you can skip by clicking on not now. Here you can select the theme which you want. Yes, I am selecting blue. Start Visual Studio. So when you are opening first time, it takes some time to configure your studio. So this is our Visual Studio 2022. Here we can create any project by clicking on create a new project. If you want to add any of the features to your already existing studio, you can go to installer, that is Visual Studio installer. Click on this. Here you click on modify. Here you can check any of the features which you want to add it, or you can select on individual components tab. From here also you can select which is required for you, and you can enable like this, and you can click on modify so that these features will be installed in your Visual Studio 2022. So like this you can install any of the community version which is related to Visual Studio without any license in our local machine. That's it for today. Thanks for watching.